Hey there, Skylar speaking, and welcome to our 500 Speakling Q&A special. So at the end of last month, I asked you all to submit some questions to me, so here they are. First question we have is, when you were younger, did you think you'd be doing YouTube like you are now? To be honest, when I was younger, I really wanted to have a gaming channel because I thought it was really cool, and I remember watching people play games and just sitting there going, yeah, I want to do that one day. And then I started watching YouTube animators, and that kind of solidified that for me. I wasn't expecting to be an anime girl on the internet, but you know, it happens. So yeah, I would definitely say I was dreaming of having a gaming channel, but not necessarily the way I do it now. Second question, what do you think of Jeff? It has a saw emoji at the end, so I'm gonna assume this is from Ingrid, in reference to his favorite movie series. I hate that character. If you watch the movie, you'll know why. His decision-making skills are not it, let's just say that. And the third question from this sender is, what's your opinion on Skylar speaking? I mean, given that that's me, I'm kind of biased, but you know, I think she's pretty cool. Second sender we have, has Austin done anything really bad ever? My cat does when he's mad at my mom for something. So for those of you who don't know, Austin is my cat, and I would say one of the worst things he's done is I have this very long string of fairy lights that I have strung up under my bed because I have a loft bed to provide some soft underbed lighting. But he decided that he didn't like them, so he bit the wire and broke them. So now I just have dead fairy lights strung up still because I need to take them down because they're all woven in with like vines and whatnot that I put up, and it took me a long time to put them up, but he decided he didn't like them. And one of the other really bad things I would say he's done is he pounced at my face, tried to bite my eye when I was just standing there, so I don't know what that was about. He likes to play fight a lot, so yeah, I would say those are the two bad things he's done. The second question though from the sender is, do you know any other languages? Are you learning any other language, or are you interested in doing so at all? So I'm fluent in English, if you guys didn't know, that's my first language, but I do know a bit of German and the tiniest bit of French. It's been a while since I've learned French, so I've forgotten most of it. I mostly just retain reading and listening information. Speaking and like writing out French myself is a lot harder than just understanding others. But ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber es ist nicht so gut, so yeah. I want to learn more though. In the future, I want to learn a bit more Japanese, just for travel and music, and also collaboration opportunities, because I want to be able to speak to people in other languages, to be able to connect with people from different places. Here we have a sender who actually put their name. Question from Dan is, when is the Skylar lore dump? So I wish I had an answer, but I'm still deciding on what format I want to do that in, whether it's kind of like a comic dub format or half animated, half like still images, or if I want to write it as a story and narrate it. So I'm still deciding on the medium that I want to tell this story in, but once I figure that out, I'll be able to start refining all the details and getting that out to you guys. So hopefully sometime soon in the future, but I will let you guys know. Then from another sender we have, out of all your VTuber models, which one is your favorite/favorite? So my classic 3D model is my favorite, and I think will always be my favorite, only because of all the trial and error I had to go through to get it just right how I wanted it. I originally made that model on a different computer when my Vroid was glitched, so I couldn't see the hair textures that I was drawing on. Then I had to remake it again because I lost the file. And then I eventually had to remake it again once I got my actual PC that I'm using now. And then I had to refine it. So the model I debuted with was not actually the one I use now because I refined the hair texture so that it wouldn't look as bad. So because of all the trial and error, that one will always be my favorite. But in terms of other favorites, I really like this one. I think the curly twin tails are super cute, so I'm a big fan of that. And I really like my outfit that I've been using for the Skyrim streams. That one I really like as well. And then I also really like my classic chibi model because I feel like it looks so sassy in like a really silly way. So I would say that's also one of my favorites. And number one favorite is my classic 3D. And the second question from the sender is, how do you reach the concept for your model? So my original model is just an extension of me. I wanted to replicate my short brown hair, I wanted to replicate my green eyes, so everything that I really do on my models is based off of myself. And when I'm trying to conceptualize some kind of new outfit or look for a new outfit, whether I'm making it or finding it, I like to look for stuff that I could imagine myself wearing in person, since, like I said, it's just an extension of myself, so I like to stick with my style. Then from another sender we have, what is your favorite single-player video game? So I really like Little Misfortune. That game holds a special place in my heart. I really love the Legend of Zelda franchise. Specifically Skyward Sword is my favorite, but pretty much any Legend of Zelda game that I've played I've really liked. And I also really like the Quarry. I've only played it first player, which is why first player? Hello? Single player? Which is why I'm counting it in this category, even though it does have a multiplayer mode. I'm still just gonna count it here. And then I've also really been enjoying the Yakuza franchise. I've been playing Yakuza 0 lately, and I've been really liking it. And honorable mention for Subnautica, it's been pretty cool so far. Then second question is, what is your favorite multiplayer video game? So I've been really into Phasmophobia, even though I don't really play it too long at once because sometimes I get a little tired or worn out, but I think it's really fun. I also really like just classic Lethal Company, and I'm a big fan of Don't Starve Together. Don't Starve Together is really fun. If you could travel to anywhere in the world, where would you go and why, if you'd like to explain? So, like I said with the language answer, I want to learn a little bit of Japanese so that eventually I can go to Japan. I know that might seem like a basic answer, you can judge me if you want to, but over the years I've consumed a lot of content in relation to Japan and all the cool things you can do out there. All the cool sights to see, places to go, and I also just like how there's a lot of different attractions out there as well. You can visit and see the beauty of nature, or you could see a lot of modern appeal, and you can do both in the same place. I feel like there's a lot of places that have either a very natural appeal or a very modern appeal, and I really like that it has the best of both worlds, so to speak. But other than that, I also really want to go to Germany. Since I've been learning German, I also like to learn about the German culture and everything out there, and I really want to go during Christmas time one year, even though it would probably be more expensive because Christmas, but I really like the Christmas markets and the compass runs and just how cozy everything looks during Christmas time. Even though I'm not a big Christmas person, just funny enough, I think Germany is the thing that makes me kind of like the Christmas style. Another sender said, what plans do you have for this upcoming year? So for this upcoming year, I had my 2024 plans at the very beginning, which included collabing with more VTubers, which I've definitely done. Even though this year is only halfway over, I feel like I've met so many new people and trying to make lots of new VTuber friends. It's been a lot of fun. I still plan on trying to put out covers. I know I had a very ambitious goal at the beginning of the year, but I really want to do that more and just try my best. I get in my head a little too much and I get nervous. No, what if I don't sound good? But you know, if I don't put it out there, how am I gonna practice and try and get feedback? So definitely covers, more outfits as usual because I can never get enough of that. And yeah, just kind of continuing what I've been doing, trying to be more consistent. And if upcoming year means 2025, in 2025, I'm hoping to aim for monetization, even though that's more of a goal and a plan. Plans for 2025 also include more covers, more consistency, and hopefully if we don't hit 1,000 by the end of this year, which was my original goal, because goodness gracious was January Skylar ambitious. If we don't reach that this year, then I definitely want to reach that next year and have cool celebrations and whatnot. Another sender said, are you planning to have a full body VTuber? So, in terms of 3D, all of my 3D models are full body, and if this is in reference to full body tracking, I do want to have full body tracking. That is a plan that I don't have set for a specific time frame, so I don't have it set in my mind as in 2025 I'll have full body tracking or anything like that, but I do want to get that eventually. I just want to look at different options before I go into it, because while VR is cool and all, I don't want to have to wear a giant helmet on my head every single time I want to have full body tracking, just because I want to try to do like dancing and fun stuff like that where I need to be more aware of my surroundings, because I'm not even aware of my surroundings without a giant helmet on my head, so I'm definitely looking into that. And if this is in reference to a 2D model, eventually I want to get a full body 2D model, but these half body ones are fine for now just because most of the time you only see from the chest up anyways. Second question from the sender is, can be admin in the disc? Can I be an admin in the Discord? Guessing by the fact that this is anonymous, I'm gonna have to say no, because I don't even know who you are, I'm sorry. And the last question from the sender is, favorite anime or favorite song? I would say my favorite anime is K-On! I love K-On! It's so cute. All the music is good. I love the characters. And yeah, it's adorable. I really like both the series and the movie. I listen to the music a lot outside of the show and whatnot. And my favorite song has always been In the End by Linkin Park. You can call me emo if you want, but yeah, that's my favorite song. Then from another sender, we have, hello, my beautiful people of the world. Hi, Piozer, hi. What is your favorite type of stream to do and why? If you could ever get to work with anyone, who would it be? Okay, this is gonna be a doozy to answer. So my favorite type of stream to do is just honestly single player games where I'm just chatting with you guys. So for example, my Skyrim streams, my Subnautica streams, Yakuza 0 streams, like anything where I most of the time can just chat with everyone while also being engaged with the story. I really especially like series where people that are watching are really passionate about it and they're excited, and people are like, oh my gosh, you'll never believe what's gonna happen in this next part, but people don't spoil it for me, and it's awesome. I love that experience. So usually single player solo streams like that are usually my favorite to do. And if I could ever get to work with anyone, who would it be? Hey, so editing Skylar here. I got really nervous to answer this question, so instead of giving my long, rambly answer, I'm just gonna insert a low quality image of the PNGs slash images of people that I'd want to possibly work with in the future if I ever got to their same caliber. Sounds good. Hope you like it. Enjoy the rest of the Q&A. The second question, which is kind of the third, but how do you keep on having banger after banger after bangers of streams? Shout out for anyone who understood the reference. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get this reference or not. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you enjoy them though. I would say honestly, just coming on to stream with a positive attitude and just wanting to have fun, you know? Because if you go into stream just thinking like, oh man, I have to stream today, man, you know, I don't want to stream today. Why am I streaming today? Then you're not gonna have fun, you know? Just do what you can when you want to, have fun with it, you know? Yeah, I think that's how I do what I do. And the last question, but definitely not least, is do you play D&D? If so, favorite class and why? So, this is actually a funny story. I used to have a friend who ran a lot of D&D one-shots, and I would play in a few of those, so, I mean, yes and no, because I don't currently play D&D right now. I'm not in anyone's campaigns, and I don't have any scheduled one-shots coming up, so, yeah, but I do enjoy D&D, and I haven't played it enough to have a favorite class, unfortunately. I'm sorry I'm not able to answer that part of the question, but I do really enjoy D&D, and I like playing characters that are very different from each other each time, so that's why it's also hard to know what my favorite is, because my first D&D one-shot, I played as like a tiny little goblin who's just obsessed with shiny treasures, and then my most recent D&D one-shot, I was playing a giant minotaur, so it's kind of hard to say if I have anything in particular that's my favorite, because I would use the one-shots to kind of experiment, but I want to join a campaign because I do like D&D, but my schedule is very inconsistent, which is also why I never have a stream schedule, and sometimes I don't even have a proper upload schedule. It's just how inconsistent my schedule can be, so sorry for that, and yeah. And yeah, that's all the questions that I got for the 500 Q&A. So other than the questions, I did get slipped a few little notes in there. I caught you guys. Someone said, "Hi, I just wanted to say you cool," in parentheses again. "I will return when you reach 1k subs. I believe in you. Thank you for believing in me, and I'll welcome you with open arms when you come back." And then I also had 2 notes that were from people in particular. My friend Devin congratulated me on 500 subs and gave me some motivation. Thank you so very much. And also Piotr said, sorry for the 2 questions for the first one. No worries, I don't mind the 2-in-1 question. Love all your content, you deserve every single milestone, truly believe you will grow bigger, and we will support you all the way. Much love platonically. Much platonic love to you guys too. I'm constantly making the joke of like, platonically, okay? We're not trying to make anything weird here. It's platonic, I swear! But yeah, thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you guys. As always, big thank you for 500 Speaklings. Over that now. This celebration is long overdue, but yeah, hopefully this wasn't too rambly. I'm probably gonna have to cut some out in editing because boy do I yap. But yeah, Thank you so much for watching, as always. As I always say on stream, have a nice morning, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a good one. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, another big thank you for 500 subscribers. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!